fucking podunk. Actually, dude, a fucking plane almost hit my house the other night.
That's pretty crazy.
Can you believe that?
It's the one that...
How far away from here was that?
It took off, flew 40 seconds directly over my house, and then went down. So I'm halfway between the airport and where it went down, and it was in the air for 40 seconds. It almost fucking killed. No, obviously I'm kidding.
Make it about yourself.
Well, that's the I wish I could be a could have been me guy. I love seeing people go online and be like, wow, man, yeah, thanks for everyone for checking in on us.
If you went to the Reddit thread about the Philly crash, it was so many. No, excuse me. The American Airlines crash was the day before. There were so many people saying, "Oh man, I just left that airport." Just like dozens of comments of people just like, that could have been me. I guess.
Man, I had a layover there in 202004.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, I had a black lady refuse to give me a wheelchair at the Newark airport, so
Whoa,
really was very close.
God.
I really,
Do you need anything?
I really feel fortunate. I did at the time.
You okay? Yeah. Whoa, that's it's crazy to think it's just it's that close, Yeah, I saw people saying like, "Wow, I was just driving through that intersection like 6 years ago, man." It's crazy to think a plane could have just landed on my fucking Kia.
I mean, that was basically me. But I'm posting right now about it.
I went to an elementary school trip to the observation deck of the World Trade Center, so really I should have stopped 9/11.
Jesus.
You blew it.
Just think, man, if you'd only gotten left back 3 more times.
You could have been a part of
What
that
if the last thing that as he's screaming Allah Akbar, the last thing he sees is Chris Vega's face?
No, here's the thing, 747s are exactly like great white sharks. You just punch them in the nose and then they go the other direction.
Learning a lot today.
The biggest 8th grader I've ever seen.
Dig your fingers into the cockpit windows to deter it.
You double middle fingers right at him.
Yeah.
What's the closest you've ever come to a catastrophe?
I probably technically have OD'd once or twice.
Yeah.
There was one time where I was at a fish show in Nassau Coliseum. Oh. And this girl sold me a bunch of Molly, and she said it was fire shit, and I didn't take that. I thought it was bull. Everyone who sells drugs,
she's a girl.
She's a saleswoman.
So I ate all of it, and then at set break, I crushed up and snorted another e-pill.
Okay,
and then I didn't drink any water all day, and then I started violently vomiting during the encore. But then went out and then started just smoking more weed and drinking more and doing more ecstasy. And I thought I was gonna something bad was gonna happen. And then there was another time where I ate too much ecstasy because let's just say I got arrested. And
Yeah, it was
get
in
rid of
Albany.
it.
I was there.
Let's not tell them. Let's not say what place it's in. And then I definitely OD'd because I started vomiting blue. And it was bad. So that's a couple of close.
And that's where they got the idea for Breaking Bad.
This was years ago, by the way.
That's what I imagine a fish show's like without doing drugs. You're just 6 hours into the set. You're nauseous, dude. You haven't had any water all day. You're annoyed.
Start singing lyrics.
I'm so annoyed they put me in a tent for 4 hours.
Why does this happen?
I gotta hydrate.
Yeah, no, fuck that, man.
Why did this lady want to trade my socks for a veggie chili?
It's fire chili, though.
Grilled
Gotta
cheese.
rub it on your gums.
What the fuck? It's only $1.
Oh,
Probably
man.
different now in Biden's America. Wait, no, he's gone.
Yeah, God rest.
Grilled cheese at fish shows are back to $1.
Chris, you ever OD at a concert?
No. I mean, I've definitely slept for 14 hours after doing way too much like K or something. I guarantee that's technically an overdose. I never vomited blue though.
Yeah, is it a medical condition, an overdose? Like, do you have to cross a threshold, or could it just be too much?
That's what I don't know. I think most people assume it's just getting Narcan, but I think those definitions fit as well.
Dude, do you guys have friends who are like EMTs that used to be dope heads? And then my buddy was like, yo, I kind of make my partner let the dudes rock out, and then I hit him with Narcan just in time.
Oh, that's got to be devastating.
Take it to the limit?
He's literally he's like, nah, he's still having fun. Give him 2 more minutes. He paid for this. And then he just Narcan at the last second.
He's a guardian devil.
Don't bring him back.
Yeah. No, he's really feeling. This is it. This is it.
Yeah. This is the best part. All right, now.
All right. Yeah, he nutted and shitted. Let's bring him back to life.
At the same time?
That's what I imagine happens as you slip away from a opioid overdose. I think you come and shit at the same time.
That's a miracle molecule.
And puke everywhere.
Well, dude, if you don't mind me speaking on this, but you said you had a relative who was close to his 50th Narcanning.
50?
Yeah. Yeah.
Golden Narcan.
Does he have a punch card?
It's an insane number. It's an insane number, and I think it might have been 80.
Oh my God.
Which I heard this and I went, that's not possible. And I heard actually it is possible. and it's like someone who's like dependent and lives with their parents, and
So that was my
they can't
question.
do anything about it.
Can you ever Narcan yourself, or Narcan's always administered? Probably what 99% of.
I don't know, man.
I
That's a great
wonder.
question.
Because 80 feels like you Narcan yourself a couple times.
Can I just do one? Can I recreationally Narcan myself?
I have Narcan at the house. I would have brought it if you wanted to try it.
Yeah, I mean,
The Narcan episode.
I'm sure all my neighbors have it.
Yeah.
We'll do it like the smelling salts on Rogan.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy, man.
Now I'm ready to podcast.
I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to get like fucked. Like I haven't done opioids to like a level of being really fucked up in a long time, but I think it would be pretty trippy to be that leaned out and then you just, oh shit, that is crazy. Like that seems like it would be.
Yeah, but most of the videos I see, the people's brains are already like long-term destroyed, so they don't come back to clarity. They come back to like screaming with no teeth. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
You're not just like, whoa, what was that? All right, this is a wake-up call. So it's like, what are you doing? I'm fine.
It's more of a Crank 2 situation where it hits the ground in the first scene and starts running.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know. I'll try it.
Yeah.
I'll do anything.
Do you think we're ever going to get like a Narcan version for alcohol?
Oh wow.
So you don't have to drive drunk?
Isn't that just cigarettes?
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
It's smacking yourself in the face 3 times to be like, stop being a bitch.
Come on, man. You got this.
Spraying fucking cologne in your mouth and you get pulled over.
Oh, God.
Keeping a jar of peanut butter under the driver's seat is the Narcan for drinking.
Well, this protein will sober me up.
Those were that's the funniest. I think the peanut butter, you got to have peanut butter in your car and then the cops pull you over. You ever hear that like when you're younger? Dude, I remember like all these dudes who were older than me when I was like 16 were like, yeah, what you do is you keep a jar of peanut butter and then you just take a spoonful. I was like, yeah, but then if you're just eating fucking peanut butter at a...
Thanks, Columbo.
You're just going to be slurring. Like you're just going to be trying to get the peanut butter.
The cop walks up, his fucking mouth is covered in grape jelly.
No.
You spilled peanut butter juice all over yourself.
Aaron Burr.
Only if it's natural. Only if it's
Yeah,
organic peanut
you're a
butter.
good point.
No,
Yeah, it's
I'd
like
go
that
with the
Jif
dry
bullshit.
stuff. Have you ever heard the trick of keep a sealed bottle of vodka or something in your car, and when you get pulled over and you're drunk, when the cop's walking, you crack the seal and chug it?
No, why is this
So supposedly it's plausible deniability that you started drinking after you got pulled over.
That's some real good drunk logic.
Yeah. I think it was also a plot point in that show, The Practice on ABC. back in
Love
the day.
that show.
That's probably where all my uncles got it.
Yeah.
they were probably watching
They
the
were
practice
broadcast
while
TV guys.
faking disability at work.
What was your go-to for getting pulled over?
I don't have a license.
Yeah. I'm from New York. Yeah. I've never been pulled over drunk.
No, digital camo sneakers, you don't say.
Very cheap on the GOAT app.
I didn't have a driver's license yet. I was 35.
I would never.
Were you driving, though?
I was driving a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And I drove drunk a bunch of times and luckily never got pulled over. I used to ride a Vespa around pretty hammered, and then I crashed it very hammered.
Wait, Harrington might have some input on this.
Oh, yeah. Harrington's got like 4 DUIs.
You got 4 Dewey's, dog. I didn't know that.
He's from Westchester, man.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, I quit drinking at 19. You don't do that unless, once you crack a Bud Light, a steering wheel shows up in your hand.
So you've never gotten away with anything then?
You missed so many prime drinking years.
All right, I'll tell you this. I would say of the roughly 150 times I drove drunk, I got in an accident, like a bad accident, twice.
Okay.
Jesus.
And I only got caught by the cops once.
Okay.
No,
So wait,
twice.
that's 3 out of 150 times you got some sort of... Four... So that's 2 cops, 2 accidents.
So another time I was driving to Pennsylvania, openly drinking a beer while driving a car. A cop pulled me over, saw the empty cans in the passenger seat. I convinced him my passenger was drinking all those beers. And the cop he's like, you're 1 exit away from Pennsylvania. This was Jersey. He's like, you're 1 exit away from Pennsylvania. You're their problem. Go.
It's a good cop.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts.
Whoa. And underage at the time?
Yeah, I was 19.
And what year was this? 1979? Just fucking pounding beers?
2006.
How cool did it feel to be cracking beers while driving though?
So like when I was conscious, it's just the best. Honestly, Marlboro Red, Bud Heavy, steering wheel in your hand. There's no, you feel the manliest you possibly could.
You're making America
forefathers.
great again.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just a Matthew McConaughey movie driving into Pennsylvania.
Where it got scary was when I would wake up behind the wheel. Like I would come
Yeah,
out
I
of a
would think that's
blackout
scary.
driving a car. Like, whoa, I was home last time. I was fist fighting my brother in the kitchen 5 minutes ago. Why am I in Virginia?
Wow. I'm glad you
time
left it all
travel.
behind, man. You know, you're such a better person now.
Yeah, I agree.
Tim, were you a boozer and driver?
I will say that not in my 30s at all. But when I was younger, I think I made some mistakes. And I went charisma. I went charm.
Riz.
I had been pulled over. There was one time I got pulled over because I had one of the lights in my car was out, and I wouldn't say I was like fucked up, but you know, I probably could have failed a sobriety test or like maybe a breathalyzer. I would have failed. Yeah. I think I would have been fine touching my face and walking around. And I ate half of a donut while the cop was walking up to the car.
Smart.
And
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter donut, yeah.
Yeah, and this was downtown, and it was late at night, and so the cops pulled me over, and a second car pulls up immediately, and like my heart is pounding. I'm getting like lightheaded because I'm like, oh my god, I just ruined my entire life. And then I had someone with me. It was either like Tommy or McKeever or something, and they said, hey, you know, your like brake light is out or something like that. And I was driving this Volkswagen Jetta, and this is half true. And I said, with a powdered donut all over my face and still chewing it, I said, yeah, this car has crazy electrical problems.
Wait, you just had powdered sugar over your face and your jaw was going? And the cop's like, oh, this kid seems pretty chill.
Who said that? Who said my lights are out?
Now, I assumed it was glaze because I was going to say maybe he assumed if you had glaze all over your face, maybe he thought it was like a cum drive.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, like a cum walk with a drive?
Yeah.
Nice scenic Sunday cum drive.
This is just nut, officer. Don't worry about it.
You got it, man.
You got a problem? I said, yeah, this car has crazy electrical problems when it's this cold.
Smart.
And then I got a warning about the brake light, and we drove away. And I think that was the last time I ever even like chanced it.
Yeah.
I was so scared.
That's fucking responsible.
I turned
That's
into
good.
a little fucking. I wasn't responsible. I was terrified. I
No,
was
no,
a
it's
little
responsible that you changed.
I guess so. I think what motivates the change dictates whether or not it's like a noble thing. I was terrified and gay.
Yeah, you were like, I can't afford to lose this car.
Yeah,
right?
The best show on TLC.
Like, yeah, I'm decades away from having lawyer money. There's no chance. There's no chance. I'm not even getting out if I ever get locked up for it.
That's 20 grand to a lawyer.
It might as well be 40 million.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Was there any point where you thought about using like something your uncles had told you years prior, like dude, give me that bottle of cologne and let me spray it in my mouth?
Yeah.
I never followed any of their advice because they were all like, none of it ever worked for them. They had, you know, it's like oral hygiene from a guy with no teeth, which
you
in
gotta
some
do
cases
is take the first job they give you and marry this broad out of high school.
Yeah, I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, they didn't even have that. They were just like, yo, you know what you need is a boat in disrepair in your backyard. Okay, this will probably be important someday.
That's the nest egg.
I'm saving up for the engine. It's going to work out.
Well, first you need cinder blocks to put it on.
You got like 8 cinder block money.
Yeah, no, I never listened to them.
Are you guys excited or nervous? Because 1 week from the day we're recording this.
The Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl?
Can't wait, baby.
You guys feel good?
I can't claim to be, you know, emotionally invested in it, but I care so deeply about my boys getting the win, you know?
Yeah.
And by my boys, I mean the Eagles front office. You know? Obviously, I want my friends to have a good time and enjoy all their parties about it. I'm going to go watch it at my dad's house and just hope he's not in too bad of a mood.
Sure. Yeah. But don't you feel like, don't you want KC to finally get one, though?
Who? Who's he talking about?
Kansas City.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Man.
No, Casey Anthony.
I'm voting.
She can only get
she
one
had
back.
one.
Yeah, she
She
had
had
one.
one.
She lost it, and it's like
Dude, imagine
her
how hot-
revenge tour.
How hot would it be to see Taylor Swift ugly crying at the Super Bowl when they lose?
Were you a guy that enjoyed the Taylor Swift AI pictures?
Yeah, they're
I
pretty
don't know
good.
if I.
Here's the
I
thing.
saw those.
Here's the thing.
The ones where she's like fucking Trump and stuff. You never saw those?
there's the ones that went viral. There's one guy put it out on Twitter, and then he got doxxed or whatever. But if you went to 4chan where he got them from, there's so much worse shit that never like escaped containment from 4chan. Like her like banging animal, sheeps and fucking horses.
Now this I can get in.
I thought you were going to say Adam
podcasting.
But it was so much because they'll have like localized like
And her PR team would go nuts over the bestiality stuff. I mean, she wouldn't even fuck a black NFL player.
no, she won't. I mean, not even Mahomes. He's half black. It's terrible. But yeah, it was so much worse than what that guy posted. Like it was very graphic, like real graphic AI fucking.
He said these are the tastefuls.
He's like, this is for the noobs. This is for the normies.
Yeah, you want to see her gaping for Baphomet? and then a guy like me goes, okay, I could be convinced. You know?
Do you think
That's a 5K I'd run, gaping for Baphomet.
These are real too, huh? This is cool.
When was the last time any of you visited 4chan?
I go there. The sports subreddit's great.
They can't be.
It's great. It's great because they're so mean and so fucking funny. It's really that. And I go to TV, but like I don't go to B anymore because it's just like fucking lolly porn, furry porn, and just like the most racist shit you've ever
What is
seen.
lolly?
Yeah,
porn?
I never heard that.
Lolly
Is it
porn.
midget porn?
No. So lolly porn. This is I can't. Oh, this Mr. Beast's producer got busted for this.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, that's kitty porn.
Wait, is that when you draw like a child, but you say this is actually a 7,000-year-old vampire?
Bang, got him.
It's
It's real fucking. It's real creepy.
I remember that distinction. No,
It's
thank
and that it's like lolly and like furry stuff, but it's like furry lolly.
you. Furry stuff I don't even mind.
But it's furry lolly though, which is a little.
All right.
Is that like a?
It's like kid foxes banging. I don't know.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
It's bad. It's the fucking not pleasant.
I thought it was adult men fucking puppies. Which
Is there a Narcan for this?
No, man.
not just
Facebook.
roofies.
Just go to Facebook instead.
Yeah.
We decided on the drive here that Harrington's now just going to start roofing people for sport.
This is my character. I gave my character. I gave this.
Oh,
to
the
him.
guy in pink sweatpants?
Not
You
to
don't
fuck
say.
them, yeah.
He's gonna be Spike Harrington from now on, and it's just him just roofing people, and there's no cameras or microphones. He's just gonna,
He's not going to fuck them. He's just
hobby.
going to roofie them and then put them in funny poses like taxidermy.
Well, someone's roofying the bros.
Yeah, it's happening more and
Oh
more.
yeah. I heard about
There's an arena for him to jump into.
Wow, dude, this is great.
I don't know if it's just in comedy, but
Joe.
wait, was it you?
What are you talking about? Tim?
Spike Harrington.
No clue. Yes, but this Spike Harrington character might be out there.
I have
Not
heard
me
that
though.
people are just like, roofing dudes now. But just to do it.
Yeah, just to do it.
Where? I haven't even heard about this.
Well,
In Philly? Or everywhere.
No, I was in Connecticut with Naeem, and he got really ill after not drinking more than I did.
You
And
saw two guys kissing.
Yeah, he was reading Anthony Cumia's tweets, and the color left his face, and we drank the same all night. I wasn't even fucked up. And he like couldn't talk. He was in the back seat of the car, like his head was rolling around.
Oh wow.
And we never figured out what it was. And then we saw another guy at another show who was just there to watch.
Yeah,
he was just a regular bro, just a civilian bro. And
Had like 2 beers and was just out.
yeah, he had 2 beers. We both had an interaction with him, and he was normal. And then we found out later that his brain shut off on the way home.
Jesus Christ.
You got into an accident?
Yeah.
Did he get in an accident?
Jesus.
Yeah, he got in an accident.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did
So
they find anything in his blood? They found like
No.
Rohypnol in his blood or something?
I doubt he took it that far. First of all, if you're a guy and you go to the hospital and you ask for like a rape kit and stuff, it's just like, bro,
No, you just piss in a cup and be like, hey, like I think somebody.
can you
fucked
guys
with someone.
swab my holes, please?
Yeah. Sir, get off your elbows.
Swab my bussy. Thanks. Wait, my own cum is in my ass?
How the hell did I do that?
What?
It's like memento.
What, I use a spoon?
So what you could do, Harrington, Spike Harrington, you could be the Dexter of roofie guys.
Shit.
Oh yeah, you just roofie the roofiers.
The roofiers.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my idea.
That sounds like that's
Roofier sounds like a guy who's real fucking snobby about what kind of roofies he uses.
Roofier, yeah.
He's got a humidor full of roofies.
He comes out of the medicine cabinet in Cinderella.
Yeah, that sounds like a great way to get away from my wife and child during the day.
So do you,
"Babe,
Tom."
I need to go to bars on the Lower East Side and play Batman for rapists.
Dude.
No,
Good
what? No wife
example.
can say no to that.
Yeah, you send a good example for your daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're roofing dude.
I gotta set the culture, dude.
Yeah.
I like GHB dudes need to be afraid of New York City by the time Aura is of clubbing age.
Very good.
I don't think you can scare Eastern Europeans that easy.
Dude, I don't know, man.
That's who's into the GHB.
That's what I'm saying. If I just walk around Sheepshead Bay, just indiscriminately dropping GHB into guys, creatine shakes.
Want to know how I got these poppers?
I'd be like, wow, I feel like I did twice as much GHB.
And then what you might accidentally do, this might be like an antibiotic situation. You're going to develop roofie-resistant bros.
Oh, you're right.
They're going to be unstoppable roofie-resistant bros.
They're hit with like 6 tranks.
Yeah. You're hitting them with trank darts and they're still raping. It's
We
crazy.
need a stronger roofie. This isn't working anymore.
Or you just keep them all so subdued that a woman has a fighting chance against any of them.
And that's what's important.
That's who we're here for.
That's right.
So it's got to be a sliding scale of teaching young girls jujitsu and roofing dudes.
No, don't teach them jujitsu, because if you're using jujitsu to resist a rape, you're going to be fighting from rape positions.
Okay.
Okay.
You need to teach them like improvised weapons stuff, like grab a bottle, break it on his head, grab pointy stuff, and I think they all have these instincts. Just from the play fighting I've done with my wife, they're all born with it.
Yeah, they have those like cat ear brass knuckle things.
Yeah.
I see those, and I guess so, but it's like you got to get that onto your fingers. It's you got to get it off of your keychain, which already has 46 other things and like a stuffed animal on it. It's like it's not going to be great.
Bro, you brought up an
There's a
interesting
mini
point
backpack with your pills in it.
with the jiu-jitsu starting from rape positions. Do you think that's because it originates in Brazil?
This is an
Serious
important question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Everything they do is so sexual, man.
it is. Yeah, it's kinda
your
crazy.
entire fighting style is initiated from bottom missionary.
Yeah.
Or
What's
breakdancing.
going on? What's going on down there?
But what if you're a
Ooh.
power bottom?
You do reverse guard. You go belly down.
Yeah.
You go belly down and you wrap your legs. Go ahead, try anything back there.
Yeah.
Corded phone guard.
I learned this from the Gacy's. So that's what I worry about.
I get it.
Have you guys ever had to defend yourself from another man sexually?
All right, so one time I was on the subway. This was when I was younger, in my early 20s, and I was it was sleeping on a subway car. I'd passed out, drunk, and it was like the bench subway car, so it was across the entire bench. And then I wake up, I come to, and I'm like sleeping on my side, and I open my eyes, and there's just all I see is like a dude from like belly button to like his knees. And in ripped jeans with his hand just jacking off in front of me. At me. He was masturbating at me. And then I said, "What the fuck?" And then ran away. So that's how I defended myself.
Yeah, I also
I'm a
ran away
flight
when somebody
guy.
jacked at me. When I was like 13, I was coming back from Six Flags through the Port Authority, and I went to go piss, and my cousin was like, "Dude," and I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Look," and a guy had just walked back. He was jacking in the urinal, waiting for somebody to come in, and then just backed away so I could see him
Oh,
jacking.
sorry, Daniel Pandy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You have you ever had
you
a
know
guy
mine.
sexually do you?
Yeah, you know mine.
Well, I know your homeless attack story, but
No, when I was a kid, and
yeah.
I think I've told the story one time before. I'm sorry if you've heard it, but when I was a kid, I was walking down the street and my street. So I leave my house, I walk toward the playground, and on my corner there was a pizza place. But it's a Philly corner row home that's converted into a pizza place. That's like every pizza place in Philly, right? The second floor of this row home was an apartment for losers and transients, and it was never
Like a halfway house type situation.
kind of, but like a single apartment. So like one guy's, probably on the bottom rung, or his family was like making him get his shit together. It was always like, it was never the same person for more than like 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
And one day I'm walking by and I feel something hit. I got my hood up.
no.
I feel something land on the top of my
Oh no.
hood. And
You're like, I hope that's bird shit.
I think it's bird shit. And I touch it
Oh no.
and it's clear.
Viscousy?
Well, yeah, what the hell?
Chris, can you taste that just to be sure? Yeah.
No, it's good. Tangy.
I keep walking though, by the way, and the guy looks out the window at me.
No.
And I was kind of just like terrified and really intimidated. I was like 10.
Man.
First I thought a bird shit on me. Then I thought this guy this like loser guy spit on me. And then like taunted me from the window.
Spit from his dick.
And then I realized, dude, I probably didn't realize this till I was an adult.
Yeah.
The consistency of it.
Oh,
and the look.
yeah.
The guy fucking cummed on my head. The guy cummed out his window, and one of the fucking ropes landed on the top.
The
of my head.
velocity of that
What's
rope.
weird?
I was directly under his window though.
Okay.
Like I was walking direct, like, you know, top of the house comes out a little bit, windows right there. I'm walking directly under it. I'm probably dragging a stick on the wall. I'm probably banging on like the exhaust fans
little
and
kid
ducting
shit.
from the pizza shop, and the guy fucking cummed on my scalp.
But he still needs maybe a foot of exit velocity.
Yeah.
oh,
He's
yeah.
So it's still
he's holding and shooting.
significant rope. Yeah.
So what I'm thinking about though, do you think he was jerking off to you as you walk down the street, or is his go-to jerk off and then just open the window, shoot it out the window, no cleanup, doesn't have to walk to the toilet?
I think it was happenstance, if you're asking me.
Yeah, almost like walking into a pie.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess my assumption would be that he was probably just jacking off at the window, which is probably the point of what he was doing.
Yeah.
And then he went, there's no way I'm going to make this happen. And then nutted on me.
Million and one shot. Yeah.
And then he probably looked out the window to be like, you got to at least be impressed, right?
Yeah, it made his day.
And I was just like, what the
How did I
hell?
do that?
I said, why would someone spit on me?
It's like when you actually hit a fly in a urinal.
yeah.
Plus, with that post-nut clarity, he must have been even more impressed.
Oh my
It's
God.
like, holy
Devastating.
shit.
Whoa, I got to take this on
I
the road.
couldn't do that if I tried.
What did this guy look like, Tim?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
I mean, that's like Oswald fucking good shot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's,
He's now just filming trick shot videos for TikTok.
it's like Dude Perfect. But
I do have a very big head.
Splooge perfect.
Exactly, Splooge Perfect. Good one, Spike Harrington.
See, that's my horrific.
You got one, Rainey?
Let's go with the
Not
cum
as
talk.
lascivious, but there was one time where after it was all said and done, I realized it was probably a gay date that I didn't know about. But a guy that I worked with at Papa John's invited me to drive up to the Belmont Stakes with him in '97.
Nice.
And it was a year, I think the horse's name was Silver Charm. He had a shot at the Triple Crown. I was like, oh, that'd be great. And my boss, he let me have the day off because he knew this guy Chuck really wanted to take me. And my boss, what the fuck was his name? I
John?
can't remember. No, but he ended up being a pedophile. So I don't know how that relates to the story, if it does at all.
It paints a picture. I like
Yeah,
it.
Joe, that was his name. But he let me go to the Belmont Stakes with this guy, and we had a pretty nice day. The race was good. Silver Charm didn't win the Triple Crown, but on the way home, his mood definitely turned. And my later interpretation of that was that, like, oh, he thought this was a date.
Oh,
And he was just disappointed that I was just like, oh, man, thanks for taking me to the horse race.
thanks, bro.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to leave now and not fuck you. Bye.
Were you like, do you think it was weird how those guys were blowing each other in the bathroom at the horse track? And he was like, yeah, that was totally
Yeah, it was
weird,
weird.
man. Why would they
Strange.
even do that?
Yeah, it's like all the horses' dicks got them all boned up. They're gigantic or whatever.
do that?
And there's all these like little men riding them. Whatever.
No, it never really occurred to me.
Yeah. It's a good thing Shaq got rid of all these gay pedophiles when he took over Papa John's, you know?
He cleaned up the industry.
That was the first thing. He's like, no more N-words. And then the second thing, let's get rid of the gay pedophiles.
Yeah, pizza doesn't taste the same though.
No, it's worse. It's actually worse.
Oh, no, I haven't had it in a while.
Sometimes I'll falter and I'll get it when I'm fucked up. And I'm like, all right, this was great in the moment. Then you wake up the next day, you're fucked.
What did they change?
I don't know, but the garlic pouches,
Yeah.
it's just heartburn. It's just like pure heartburn that fucking destroys your insides. It's awful.
Yeah, we had it like a couple weeks ago. Mary Jo was went to the hospital because she felt so sick. What?
Really?
It gave her
MSG
It
poisoning?
gave her such a tummy ache.
Yeah.
And I ate probably an entire pizza.
Sure.
And I think I just have a thicker constitution. But
yeah.
yeah, she was fucked up from
Did you ever go back to get pizza from the place where you got nutted on?
every day for the rest of the time I lived there and visited my dad when he lived there forever. Yes.
How would you enter the building? Would you run in? Would you zigzag?
Oh, was it a
I would-
umbrella?
Oh, yeah, you got to
I,
zigzag.
I would cross the street, go to the intersection, come back, and hit it from the opposite
Oh,
side.
you're coming under the awning.
Yeah, I mean, you come on my head twice. Shame on me.
I'm not knocking at pizza. I'm a 10-year-old kid. I need the pizza.
Yeah, it's $1, man. That's all I got.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
They also had a Street Fighter machine, a Street
Hell
Fighter
yeah.
2 machine, the World Warrior. So no extra characters or anything.
Oh, yeah.
Cummy-headed
Old
boys
school.
playing it all the time.
Oh my god! dude.
the original 8.
Like these are the most slippery joystick controls ever, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Fat pizza boy hands. Mm-hmm. And if we worked it out that if we ran out of quarters, you could me and my friend Steve, he lived on the intersecting street the other way, so we would meet at the pizza shop, we would play Street Fighter, and if we ran out of our 8 quarters, which was what we were allowed to go play with, one of us could always, if someone stood there and like slowed down the tap by hitting the one-up thing, one of us could run back and beg for more quarters and say that we were trying to fight, we were on a M. Bison fight, please.
we need to beat him.
Maybe 3-5 more quarters, please.
3 or 5.
And then run back and get it back in before it hit 0. And one time no one would give us any, so we stole some from his sister's purse in the living room. She had like a little, I mean, there must have been like maybe $4.65 in it, and we took all the quarters out of it, and it caused eruption in his family.
But did you beat M. Bison?
You know what? That part of the memory is fuzzy because I remember the tribunal in his living room.
Why would you pick Vega if you stole those quarters?
In his disgusting Kensington row home living room that smelled equal parts like cat piss and the powder that you put on the carpet to vacuum over the cat piss.
Yeah.
And we were both standing there just like, I have no, what do you even use quarters for? And we got away. They couldn't pin it on us at first, and then we were let go, and we went outside, and I was just like, dude, I can't fucking keep this up, man. Like I was like, are you just gonna lie about this for the rest of your life? And dude, and when he wasn't around, I went back in the house and I said, we took the quarters, and I told us, dude.
No, come on,
dude, he got the shit beat out of him by his aunt.
That's fucked up. That's being a rat.
Tim, I think you're making life difficult for yourself, and it's time to make life easier on yourself. Ooh. When it comes to meal times, you need Huel. Huel's amazing. It's a complete meal in a bottle. It's high in protein, low in sugar, and packed with all the nutrients your body needs. Their Black Edition, ready-to-drink meal in a bottle is crazy. It's got 35 grams of protein, plus 27 vitamins and minerals. Whatever you're up to, Huel's going to make sure you're fueled up. Tim and I have been sucking back Huel for God knows how long now.
Hell yeah.
We can't get enough of this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I drink 6 a day.
Dude, they're delicious.
They're the best thing I've ever had in my entire life.
I've been replacing all of my heart-destroying breakfast meals with it. You know,
Perfect.
I mean, no more 3 or 4 bowls of cereal. No more 2 different kinds of breakfast meats. I'll just throw
Bacon, egg, and cheese out.
But can you just blend that into your Huel if you need to?
I mean, you know what? You're an innovator.
Yeah, I like the way you think, Chris.
Is there a bacon, egg, and cheese flavored Huel?
I wouldn't put it past them. If that's not enough, Huel comes in chocolate and vanilla and seriously tastes like a milkshake. Take the leap and join the community of Hueligans with this exclusive offer for new customers of 15% off plus a free gift with the code DADMEAT at Huel.com. That's 15% off plus a free gift for new customers with the code DADMEAT at Huel.com. Start your new year off strong. Unlock a healthier, easier way to eat with Huel. Nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters.
Thanks, Huel.
I love free gifts.
Shout out, Huel.
Yeah, babe. What's the last free thing that you got that you really enjoyed?
Bitch, that's a really good question. I'm going to have to think about that.
Somebody sent me a bunch of edibles for free recently.
Good stuff.
I enjoyed opening. They were all homemade. It was a nice open. It was like homemade Twizzlers that have like weed and shit in them.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
I got a free, a listener to Bennington gave me a free Aragorn sword from
That's pretty sweet.
from Lord of the Rings. It's pretty badass.
Oh yeah, somebody sent us swords once. Yeah, a bunch of sent us 3 swords for
That's a
me,
sick
him, and
gift.
Johnny.
Oh, excuse me, Gandalf's sword. I don't want to.
Oh, that's way different. Jeez. I thought you were talking about the sword reforged.
Anduril, dog.
Yeah.
Anduril.
Wow.
Did that guy that lives out here send you guys knives?
We get them from a fellow named Sherm in Tampa.
Okay. There's a dude. Yeah, there was a dude who just hit me up. I forget his name. He hit me up on like Instagram. He's like, "Hey man, I make knives. I want to make you a chef's knife." And it's like the dopest chef's knife I've ever had.
There's also what was his name? Jacob Amonford.
Oh, Amon Forge. He makes great.
Oh yeah,
stuff,
that's
too.
who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That- we have some
stuff's
Damascus
incredible.
steel from him. Yeah, we know a lot of knife enthusiasts.
Dude,
What
we
a
also got
blacksmith.
this. We also got this from a Goodwill. It's a.
That's pretty sweet.
It's a
Zubaz knife?
fat single woman knife that Tim cuts himself with.
Oh, Tim, be careful.
By accident, I almost sliced my thumb off with it, destroying the inflatable hot tub behind my house. Actually, it was a pair of knives. That other one is
What happened in the hot tub that you need to
buried it.
Did you
forget?
find somebody fucking in it?
Did somebody nut on you off the roof?
An errant load hit my face.
I'll tell you something free. I got Mike. Grab that DVD. So I was opening for Big J at the Miami Improv, and a shadowy figure dropped this off with security to give to me a copy of Cube on DVD. But Mike, there's something in here that says Buck on it. I want to know if this had any significance.
Oh
for you.
yeah, it's for little stinkers.
Pass that over to Mike.
Oh, there's an 8-ball in here. Hand that back to me.
Oh, whoa. It's a very sexy lady with a dunce cap.
Wait, who is that?
I don't know. My first thought was maybe Katie Morgan, but that's not Katie.
That's not Katie Morgan. Yeah.
No, I know who that is.
She looks like a horror movie chick, though.
Is that
No. Is that
Gianna
Michaels?
What happened to the dunce
That's a young Gianna Michaels. Wow.
Wow, way to go, you fucking pervert.
That's still one of my favorite videos ever. Is when she spits the load on that Mexican biker's face. You ever see that? You know what I'm talking about?
Rings a bell.
Was she in the Bubba Pizzeria?
Could you describe the cum?
She's getting gangbanged by all these Mexican bikers, right? And this one guy who's not fucking her is like, it's like one of those like in public videos. And this one guy's like, yeah, take that, you bit. And then she sucks this dude off, takes the load in her mouth, and just walks up to him and goes, spits it right in his face in front of all of his boys and goes,
Reptile
fuck
wins.
you. And then they're all just clowning on him.
You gotta pay good money for that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only one that I remember about Gianna Michaels is she fucks a fan on a dating show one time. It's a porn dating show.
Okay.
And she ends up fucking a guy in a hot tub.
Nice.
Whoa.
For them.
Yeah.
Inflatable?
No, a real one, man.
Cool.
But yeah, I didn't
I
recognize
mean, your hot tub's not going to float down a lazy river, but sure, whatever.
Wow, pretty neat, man.
Yeah, I'm surprised she snuck by me. I've been off porn for like a week now, so I think my brain
that's good for
chemistry
you.
is
Well, I think she's done so many more videos older than younger that's the most dolled up she really looks.
yeah. Just
Yeah, she looks like she has a future there.
tried and true beauty.
You know? Jeez, dude.
A queen.
That was her real estate agent graduation class.
High quality picture too. Feel that.
Yeah, it's glossy. That's a glossy.
Oh, that's good stock.
yeah.
This is.
You can get your cum right off of there if you need to.
I mean, this is essentially laminated.
Dude, Chris, I wonder if it's been printed in that texture for that reason.
Okay.
And the Photoshop of the dunce cap.
Do you guys talk about a lot of the porn murders on that show? 'Cause I know you mostly talk about serial killers.
Yeah.
Do you ever talk about like what happens to all these girls who are just dead and Emily Willis?
Emily Willis.
Really,
yeah.
She just got caught, like she was in rehab and they just found her brain dead.
Yeah.
She was in rehab for.
I mean, more brain dead. Sorry.
Yeah, that's poor natural causes though.
Yeah.
Wait, so that you think that was a plot against her?
I mean, it seems like more than likely one of the orderlies raped and beat her. Like she was in rehab. It's not like she overdosed in rehab.
Yeah, she was stuck in a coma.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They just like
she
somebody
sort of-
found her in the morning in like a room and she was like vegged out.
Oh, because I thought I saw a thing that her family was suing them because they didn't actually treat her or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
like they left her there or something. That's what the family's saying.
She needed to go to urgent care. Oh, now it makes sense.
Yeah,
Oh.
it
She was in a rehab facility.
Yeah, it
Right.
seems like probably there's some shady shit that's going to come out about that.
Yeah, I thought she just deteriorated and they didn't actually, because I thought like a lot of those like big money rehabs were just like a vacation for people.
I don't think she was in one of those.
Oh, really?
Those girls don't make that much money.
They don't?
I think she did. She was
No
on top
way.
of
I
the
just
world.
saw
Maybe off OnlyFans.
some OnlyFans bitch was saying that she got hit with like a $300,000 tax bill or something like that.
Oh no, there's girls like in the top 10% or whatever. They're making fucking bank. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe she would.
But it wasn't Emily Wills. She was like a name.
Yeah, she was a name. Yeah.
They don't make any money.
Sometimes it seems like
I
the
think-
money's not what it. I don't know.
I think in some cases it's more, some cases it's less. Because if they're able to like market their OnlyFans well enough, that's fucking straight bank.
They're probably
and they have
pretty bad with money,
and they have a
though.
team of dudes just fucking sexting with other dudes, getting tips.
You know that guy Adam22? He was interviewing a gangbang queen recently, and he asked her what she got for her most recent gangbang. Guess how much she was paid?
$20,000.
$6,000
$6K for a gangbang.
for I believe 50 men.
Jesus.
wow,
I know, man.
that's not. A
Who
lot
was
of
the
money.
chick was there the British chick that just did 100 guys in 24 hours?
1,000.
1,000. Nice.
Yeah, Sam.
There was both.
No, Sam. Yeah, Sam Buck just educated us on this. So Lily Phillips was 100, and then her
Our mentor.
associate Bonnie Blue,
Yeah.
did 1,000, but they were supposed to be doing it together. This was like a team thing. Like, yeah, we'll do it. We'll take on 1,000 guys or whatever together, or 100 guys or whatever. And then apparently Lily Phillips set it all up for herself. She took the idea and she was like, "I'm actually going to do 100 love," and then she did that.
It's a good impression.
Got all of that. Thank you very much. And she got very kind of you.
But Tim, do you think British porn stars say lust instead of love?
Oh, thanks, lust. No.
Doesn't sound good.
No. I don't think so. And
She's like the Joker.
so then the Bonnie Blue lady did 1,000,
Yeah.
and apparently OnlyFans banned the video.
Why?
Because you can't put that. Then this is I got this third hand.
Okay.
You can't make content on OnlyFans with non-OnlyFans creators because they have to go through like identity
vetting process
and age verification and stuff like that. And it's probably mostly just because they want to monetize it for every person in there. But there was a very funny video of one of the guys in line gets pulled out of line by like his dad or his mom or something.
Oh
like
no!
That. Yeah, I think his mom.
I never get to do anything.
Yeah.
So the place she was at was called Summit Malibu, and it starts at 48 grand a month. Whoa. So it was a pretty boutique rehab.
Yeah. She was doing okay.
Yeah, she was banked up. I mean, she was as big as you know, it's with the internet and OnlyFans, as big as a porn star is going to get at the time.
Yeah, I guess with that you monetize your own content. You're making a lot more money. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Now with those gangbang rules that they both had to abide by, was that just? Did they count if you get a little tug? Does that count as a guy?
I think it does.
I think it did. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it has to, because otherwise, if you're just getting
1,000.
banged to completion,
yeah, they got to rename it something else though.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, because it's bullshit. It's just like
You're saying that doesn't count as a bang?
exactly. Yes.
All right.
So for the thales.
What about Royal Cumble?
What?
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got to be in. It's got to be in any hole. Does the mouth count?
Mouth does count.
It had to be. I'm pretty sure it was 20 seconds of vaginal sex.
Oh,
Whoa! Thank you, Don.
For each guy.
I can't believe Guinness weighs
He's not
in on
offering
this.
you.
I'm a little hungry, but I wonder if it's like Fogo, where you're just like, no thanks, I'm actually waiting for the sirloin.
I flip my penis over.
I think it's funny if the Guinness Book of Records won't touch this, so it's like Conor McGregor's Iron Forge Stout Book of Records. This coked up slut took 1,000 boners.
There's a lady I follow who she either just did it or she's going to embark upon it soon. Do you know Wisconsin Tiff?
No.
Lovely lady. She's doing an anal gangbang with all old men.
All old men. How many?
I think 50, but I could just have that number stuck in my head.
Okay.
I mean, once you hear 1,000,
That was
50 means nothing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was.
I need to hear 1 million to even be moved at this point.
In 12 hours.
Well, I mean, look, there's guys who could eat 20 hot dogs in 12 minutes. We don't know any of their names. It's Kobayashi and Joey Chestnut.
You're very correct, Chris.
I've been following a guy. It's like Beard versus Food or something like that on YouTube, and he just travels around. He's like, I think he's a British guy or an Australian or something, and he's like, seems like he actually
He's like,
looks
I couldn't finish this. I guess I have to fuck my wife.
He looks like Faga with a long beard, and he just goes around
hot.
doing food challenges at like restaurants and diners.
Okay.
It'd be really funny to see some British slut just being like, I'm taking on the 50 Mexican guys at, this Denny's or whatever.
So this guy's just doing that man versus food show on YouTube and in Britain.
In America.
Oh,
he's going to America.
There's a bunch of guys that go around and just
Actually, he's
do the food
global.
challenges.
He does
Yeah.
England too, because he did the one with Patty not long ago.
What do they
chicken
do but
wings
fish and
contest.
chips and curry?
I feel like I can do any of those food challenges, no problem.
I think you'd look like a fucking idiot if you even tried it, dude. It
Want
is
a giant steak for
No,
$90 or
dude,
something?
It's like
I could
it's like
do
a 15-pound burger with like 2 orders of onion
And a bunch of
ring.
sides, yeah.
All the sides, and then they're like, also you have to drink a milkshake. Like the guy's actually doing fucking work.
So
Like,
I saw a breakfast one in Wilmington, where we're going in May.
Okay.
I'll sign you up for the same one he did.
Are you going to do it?
No.
You're not going to do it with me. I'll pick up the check.
He'll spike your pancakes. Well, I was on pace to do this, but then I passed out.
I passed out on my egg.
You ever wake up behind a cheeseburger?
I'm trying to steer a pizza.
Cop pulls you.
I would love to
dumping
see you do
ketchup
that.
in your mouth.
Just fucking chugging syrup.
Was the Wilmington one? Was that a Beard versus Food one,
It
or
was beard versus food, and it was like an 18 egg omelet.
I can do
an
that.
entire loaf of
What's
bread
in
for
the
toast.
omelet? I could pick the filling.
No, it's like a bunch of meats and veg.
Okay.
Like they have like a
have to do
house omelet that's this style.
How much does it cost if I don't do it?
$50, $60, something
yes,
like that.
it's always something like
It's
that.
not worth it, man.
I got to get a good lift in before, and then I think I could do this. I'm going to need the 18 eggs.
Bro, I bet you don't get halfway through.
You know what's? You know why I have to finish it? Because Harrington has to drive me back to New York and deal with the farts in the car.
And the fucking passenger seat stains.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
The funny thing about man, so does the beard guy? Does he win? Does he beat?
He
the
wins
challenge?
every single time. I
That's
guess,
shocking.
I don't know if he doesn't post his L's, but he posts a lot of
You
W's.
have to post your L.
His big thing is he orders dessert afterwards.
Wow, what a
Sick
pig.
fuck.
Yeah, he's the
big
man.
dick.
And he's like fucking
Yeah, he's
jacked.
jacked. I know the guy you're talking about.
Yeah. He's the coolest guy.
The Man versus Food guy was constantly losing. He won like
He was always like sweating and crying and shit. Not Beard versus Food, dude.
I
He's
like this.
Cool and composed from the first bite to
Perfect.
and then he'll like sop up all of the shit on the plate. It's a clean plate every single time.
I think
that's a man.
Or tray. Sometimes it's just a tray of food.
I think I could do it. I think I got this.
Yeah, I'm pulling for him.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You don't have this.
I don't have Come on, man.
I guess, man. I'll go and like cheer and shit, but I'm gonna be talking to the owners like, yeah, I didn't think he had this before we got
You should heckle instead.
You
ain't shit.
I don't go to your job and knock the 14-pound omelet out of your mouth. What?
Old eyes are bigger than his belly ass.
Fake omelet eating ass.
Barely even touch the pancakes.
Put that on TikTok. It'll be huge.
Yeah, good luck though.
Or Red Note. Put it on Red Note.
Chris, what do you think you would be most successful in regards to a food challenge?
Popcorn.
Really?
I could eat my fucking weight in popcorn.
Oh, do you know?
That's a lot of popcorn, by the way. I am overweight, in case you could tell.
Did I ever tell you the story about?
He's sweating podcasting.
Yeah. These lights aren't hot for anyone else.
Man versus pod.
I think I'm losing.
I'm gonna finish 1 hour of talking. Oh, please, begging and crying.
Cut the fucking tape.
This is so spicy.
How many scovilles is this Huel?
Can I have another Zin?
Is it ghost pepper in it?
My buddy actually threw a bunch of handfuls of popcorn at Adam Richmond at a bar in Brooklyn.
How did he react?
He was like, "What the fuck, dude?" And my boy was just like, "What? You're versing food. You're the food guy. Here, verse some more food." And we got thrown out of the bar
So disrespectful.
because they were really happy to have
So
the Man
funny.
versus Food guy at the bar.
Sure. Adam Richmond.
He does have a very food thrown at-able face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Taco Bell have a food challenge?
They don't, but they should.
Just going to Taco Bell.
I think I think I could probably I bet I could probably run the menu at a Taco Bell.
Full menu.
Ooh.
What is currently the Taco Bell menu? I don't even know. I feel like they've added some new stuff.
Well, they just brought back the classic menu, so they added some items from I think the 90s.
Okay.
maybe early
Please do.
2000s.
I feel like people only really talk about the Crunch Wrap at this point. And
I like a
in
good
relation
I like
to
Which is
the-
a bummer because the Crunchwrap never lived up to the hype.
It didn't. I had one for the
Never
first time
once,
like a couple
dude.
years ago.
It doesn't even, you know what? Even if it just tasted like, the sum of its parts, it'd be great. It doesn't. It tastes like a different thing. It fucking sucks. You finish it and you go, damn, that did not feel like
There's
the
no
commercial.
crunch to the wrap.
That didn't make me feel like the commercial promised it would 20 years ago. I don't know why I still order these every single time I go.
Marketing.
Oh, this is kind of cool. They have something from every decade they've been open. So the 60s tostada, the 70s green sauce burrito, the 80s Mexi Melt, the 90s Gordita Supreme, and the 2000s caramel apple empanada.
Oh yeah.
Each for under $3. That's a good deal.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound like a challenge. We're gonna have to do the whole current
Yeah, that
menu.
can't be the whole menu. Though.
There was
They definitely have the regular stuff that they have.
Yeah.
There was a video of the Liver King recently, maybe for like a month or two ago, where he's off the rails now. I don't know if you guys know that. Liver King's totally lost.
No, he seemed like he had it all.
He did for one brief shining moment, but it seems that it all came to roost. And he was at, what was it? He was at
Whataburger.
And he was like, he opened the video with like, yeah, so while I've raised my children really well, I've realized that I haven't taught them how to like live in society. So I'm going to show them how to order food at a Whataburger.
And then proceeded to be the biggest fucking cunt I've ever seen at a fast food
It's because he's
restaurant.
crazy. He ordered he was like, what's best? Like, what's best? What would you order? What are you talking about?
What do you like?
It's literally, what do you like at the fucking...
What's fresh? And then the burgers from today?
What's the chef recommend?
And then he ordered everything on the menu, and then it took one bite and threw it all out. He's also has a wonky eye now. It's sad.
Oh, no.
That's a shame. They hated him.
That's usually the death knell for old black guys. When they get the soupy eye, that's how you know they're on
bad.
their way out. I wonder if that's what's happening to him.
I mean,
You think he's becoming black?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just turning into
worst
Uncle
nightmare.
Ruckus.
Yeah. Oh man, what a cosmic punishment for that guy.
He just wanted to eat liver and sell liver pills. That's all. Is that so much to ask?
That's what he
for?
was selling, liver pills?
He was selling bone marrow pills and making a shitload of money off of it, like
the
a
benefit?
supplement.
What's the benefit to that?
I don't know. You get to look like the Liver King, I guess.
Yeah.
Totally natty too. He was totally natty.
Makes your nipples really dark and long.
Side effects include.
I thought bone marrow was actually really bad for you, and you weren't supposed to eat that much of it.
Dog, I ain't the Liver King, man. I don't know.
Bone marrow is the most expensive thing you can donate, dude. It's the best. That's the secret sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think they put it in your bones though. They like when you give it to somebody else, they don't be like, hey, they don't let you like here eat this human bone marrow.
It's also a
cure your
delicacy
leukemia.
when you cook it just right and you scoop it out of the.
No, I love to eat it.
Fuck yeah.
God,
and it's cheap as fuck. Like if you go to a butcher and get some bone marrow, it's dumb cheap.
They won't cut it long wise though. They say it like splinters in the bandsaw, and
That's all right, bro.
That's the good part.
you want it lengthwise though.
Yeah, I'll take a
You want
chode.
to be able to put it in the broiler, you know?
I'm gonna put a straw in it like the fucking
Hell yeah.
Tropicana orange.
Like walking around with a coconut in Chinatown, just putting bone marrow.
Fucking half a cow leg.
The black lady ordering a drink on vacation. Get a Hennessy and Mountain Dew served in a bone.
Can I get a Coronita floater in there too?
Man. Yeah, I'm starving now.
Is there any bone marrow down here? Or?
Yeah. look under all the school bags over there.
Oh shit, I found one.
Dylan, could you go on a bone marrow run real quick? Could you open your veins for us, please?
Do you guys have a taste for anything odd? Like liverwurst or...
I like liverwurst every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like one, I mean, you have to have like, my dad was born in 1930, so it's like he had like he liked all that like fucking depression food. Like he like, I still won't fuck with a pickled pig's foot, but he used to eat liverwurst every once in a while. And
Wait, your dad's 90 years old?
He's dead, but he would be, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
How old are you?
I'm 41. He had me when he was 53.
I'm 27.
He just nutted in a crazy way.
He
look
met
great.
me at a local high school.
We got to protect you, dude.
Yeah. He's my
Last thing we
intern.
need is you on a poster with fucking Jimi Hendrix and fucking Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, let's get that cough looked at.
Why? You're supposed to cough up dark things, right?
It's insane how poorly your health has plummeted in 45 minutes that we've been
You guys aren't hot in here?
Because Mike roofied him.
Spike, not me, other people.
You grabbed the red bottle? No,
Yes.
not the red one.
Oh, no.
Never the red one.
Oh my god, man.
Did you guys ever have food poisoning?
Yeah, definitely once from like a sausage roll. And I was like,
Yeah.
3 times from Chipotle.
3 different times?
3 different times.
Same Chipotle?
Same Chipotle.
The one downstairs from Sirius?
1221.
The one in the
Avenue of the
building you were-
Americas. Big ups.
Just
Shout
go
out.
across the street and get something else to eat. It's
Yeah,
Midtown Manhattan.
But then I have to cross the street.
It's just in the building he works in. That's why.
Yeah. And 3, so I get food poisoning, lay off for a month. Like you can't, like the food poisoning has to be gone from the food down there. There's got to be a new batch of food in there. Get food poisoning again, and then one more time, and then I haven't gotten it since.
Damn, I just ate there last time I was up.
It's convenient.
Could have
isn't
been
it?
me. Wow, man, just think about it, man. If only I'd
Think about it. I could have gotten that bad steak.
Wow. Be thankful for what you have, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I think this might be like overdosing, where it's like there's no threshold. I just think I was poisoned by food for probably 15 to 20 years every day.
Dude,
Sure.
What if that guy coming on your head made you impervious to food poisoning?
You blessed me.
Yeah.
Almost like Daredevil, how he got his fucking.
For your own good, kid.
Well, he was like eating out of the pizzeria dumpster, clearly. That's all of his food intake. So then he just takes that and it just comes out in his cum. How it would be weird if like a man's cum was like the yolk of a chicken egg, where that's all the nutrients. You know what I mean? There you go, Tim. Now you can't get food poisoning.
One of the owner's brothers of that pizza place, he got into mosaic art, like tile mosaics.
He would make it.
I know. I think he was paying people to make mosaic art in the pizza place.
Oh no.
And the first couple times, it was like a Tuscan seaside vista.
Beautiful.
Wow. I'm
Italy.
I'm eating Mediterranean food.
Yeah.
Most recently, it was
in a row
George
house.
Floyd.
Second one. Second one goes up. I think it might have been like kind of like a still life of food. Wow, a plate and a dish or something. Wow, this is lovely.
It's gorgeous.
The third one that goes up, they ended up having to thumbtack like a dish towel over because it was a naked lady. And it wasn't. This wasn't like a Renaissance naked lady. It looked like a
Porno lady?
like a video poker naked lady.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
Dude.
Oh, with like the cowboy hat on?
And each nipple was just one red tile on her. And I would sit there and I would wait for the oscillating fan to blow that thing up a little bit and just stare at the mosaic titties every chance I got.
That's exciting.
It was
That's
a
exciting
treat,
for a kid.
Yeah, as a kid.
Pre-internet,
Yeah.
Yeah.
pre-World Wide Web.
There's a bar in Delco, the Frontier Saloon. Have you ever been in there?
I've driven by it a million times.
If you guys got a chance before you go, it's maybe a half hour from here.
Okay.
But I don't know what the type of art it is, but it's like old timey, like cartoonish, like painting-y, but like a light illuminates it. And when the light illuminates it a certain way, you see this Indian lady's tits.
Yes.
Wait,
It like appears.
like he painted a see-through fucking sheer dress on her.
It's like
Like a hologram.
no, not even. It's
NFT.
Like, it's like the kind of thing that you would see in like a home in like the 50s.
Okay.
And it's just with this thing, it's like the light. There's a timing on it.
Like
and
strip club windows, you know what I mean? That
I'm gonna see if I can find it on the.
they let
internet.
light through, but you can't see anything.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's
but
pretty sweet.
but it's yeah, you would get to see tits like every couple minutes.
Man,
But you'd have to wait.
and wait.
That's how they get you to order the next drink.
I'd have my hands in my
Look.
pockets. I'd be reading the menu over and over again, biting my lip, just like.
All right, I think we should go. We've been at it for a while. It's like, I don't know, if we get one more beer, we can see the tits one more time. All right, yeah, getting around.
No, I'm thinking about the specials. You know? The soup sounds good. Are you looking up this specific meaning or this style?
Oh, here it is.
Of art.
Wow, fucking internet really has everything.
So that thing.
Oh, and then
Every couple of minutes, the
way the light hits it.
the way the light would hit this sheet that she's or this blanket that she's holding
Gotcha.
up, it would become see through, and you get to see some titties.
That's fucking brilliant artistry.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. Is that the Lando Lakes butter chick?
It looks a lot like her.
Yeah, she got around, huh?
Land of Cakes.
Yeah, brother.
Thank you.
Damn.
And thank you for that little chuckle. Thank you for the snort.
Yo, look at the people showing off the artwork.
I love them. They are the best.
They're reading the plaque next to it. Oh, Mesoamerican.
Fuck, man.
It's like a deranged version of those two old people in front of a farmhouse. You know what I mean? The guy with the fucking picture.
Oh, the American
American
Gothic.
Gothic.
Gothic. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, American goth tits.
Oh man,
That's it.
Thank you. Wow, dude, I'm on fucking fire.
I
Crushing
liked it, dude.
Ever since I found the picture of that fish that Mike fucked, I've just been off to the races, man.
I would, man. They look so greasy.
What?
Actually, a picture of the lish
dolphin.
with fips, the fish with lips.
No, I have not seen
It's a
that.
toothy fish that Tim found.
Oh,
It's got
a
fat lips
sheepshead
too.
fish? Is that it? A sheepshead fish has like weird teeth.
Like human lips? Human-esque?
Yeah, it looks like a human porn lady with fucked up
BBL.
low cost living teeth.
Oh,
Okay, all right.
Okay.
That happens.
Is sheep's head fish what I'm looking at? No. Yeah, it is kind of a sheep's head fish.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Mike went fishing one time and he caught one and he microwaved it and fucked it.
Sloppy Toppy. Hell.
Nice. Yeah.
If you ever search Sloppy Toppy on Twitter, you'll get a lot of great tweets. Like seriously, just search the term Sloppy Toppy, and it'll just be guys just like people with no followers, obviously.
One of my favorite Google searches, boobs.
Tits. And some guy will just tweet, "Man, wish I was getting some sloppy top right now," and you get a good chuckle.
yeah.
You know, it's better than what's on the regular Twitter.
Just some dude who really shouldn't be on the internet at all. Just somebody told him he should have a Twitter account for like the news.
I'm just gonna get my thoughts out there. I really want some sloppy toppy.
Wish I was nutting.
Have you guys ever drawn a cartoon porn lady? Like just doodling, like maybe.
I must have drawn like naked chicks when I was younger. I
think
used to draw a lot.
I almost like a caveman, stick figures with
Yeah.
tits. You know what I mean? I was never a very good drawer.
Yeah.
Dude,
I think that probably ended the first time I saw any of it in real life. You know, I'm not gonna capture this. I'm not gonna be able to render the human form in a way that moves me ever again. I got squeezy things.
But what if the first lady you see is an atrocity, but you have the capability to create the woman of your dreams?
Yeah, but I feel like porn is fairly available at a young age.
It is.
This is Mike waxing whimsical.
I've had-
now that he's off the sauce.
Yeah.
I've had like long conversations with like Shaner about this. Like we're talking about like woods porn, but like even in like cities, you find like boxes. Like we've like talked about like somebody's leaving like loot box, like video game style loot boxes of porn for children around. Like
Yeah.
Or at least throwing out all the covers of their VHSs in one
yeah, exactly.
plastic shopping bag and it didn't get picked up by the trash truck. Yeah, I've seen that.
But why it's not in front of a house? It's in like a park somewhere. You know what I mean?
Or
Like,
in front of a warehouse that's no longer being used.
yeah.
I'm drilling into a specific memory right now. And none of us wanted to touch the pile of collapsed VHS boxes that had tits all over them because we were convinced it was all covered in cum and AIDS.
Oh, I would. That
So
would
we
be
were
on
just-
the way to my house.
We were
Yeah,
just
it was.
like using the tips of our shoes to like try to flip the covers over.
Look at the dead
Crazy.
bodies.
The kid that's got his head covered in cum is just like, I'm not touching that. Don't even think about it. Do you guys remember when you first found porn?
Yeah, I, definitely like a bunch when we were younger, because there was like an abandoned, the playground I hung out in was on my block, but then there was like a park under the F train that was like, we only went in there through a hole in the fence, you know what I mean? And then there was always like, there would be bags of porn in there, but then there was a sanitation department down there, and those guys would just stash their porn, and we would just break in there and steal their porn. And then you just find random porn in places.
Damn break time porn. That's cool.
Yeah,
God, I can't imagine, dude.
Probably just hiding porn from their wives. Maybe they had like
Yeah.
an exchange going.
Yeah, I never had a job like that where they had like bathroom porn or anything like that. You know,
Sanitation is just no chicks are at this job. I don't think I've ever seen a female sanitation worker. Probably a little different in Philly, but
oh, I did see a trash truck full of bad bitches one time.
really,
Yeah, and I went, whoa, okay, now we're on to something.
Sounds like a damn Gash truck.
that's just what I always call them.
That could be the bang bus.
Low class bang bus.
I remember when we first got cable, I started ordering porn all the time. And then when my parents got the bill, the 1 month where I was going buck wild ordering porn.
We don't have $48 to cover this.
Yes, very poor. But then I was like, there must have been a hacker, and they had no idea. They're like,
They just
"Oh."
heard the word on.
Yeah,
the news.
exactly. Yeah, I think I just watched what's Hack the Play. I just watched Hackers, and I was like, it was hackers. They must have just they wanted.
It was zero cool.
It was zero cool. It crashed over on you.
He clicked the phone 6 times, and all of a sudden the porn was on our TV. I
Porn
don't know.
Nikon was fucking sending porn to our house.
Now, did you go back to the well and start ordering more?
Then I started buying porn tapes off of eBay.
Whoa.
eBay is a crazy move for fucking porn. You just go to the Arab guy
Real
on the
gooners,
corner.
yeah.
Real gooners. Yeah. It's our time up here to masturbate, but not come. Oh, then there was the trick of like the Spice Channel, or whatever, where you would go up and then down, and you get like a fucking half second of just essentially a still porn.
Dude, the AB button. Do you remember the AB button?
You just hit that.
Where it would flip it back and forth really quickly. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it's fucking great. And now these fucking Zoomers have no idea. They just go on their own.
Their brains are broken.
They're brain rotted.
Yeah.
It's fine.
That's why they're paying for porn, and we all just pirated it.
Yeah.
Like I never paid for porn.
Yeah, I would download porn.
Yeah.
Look at Mike getting antsy.
Another knife.
Is this triggering you, man? I'm sorry, bro.
Here's where I feel about paying for porn. It's like you pay to go out to eat even though you have food in the fridge.
Okay.
Oh,
I just like something very specific sometimes, and oftentimes that very specific thing is a lady that's 60 pounds overweight who looks like a thumb.
yeah. And you got to pay for that.
It seems, but in real life, you don't have to pay for that. But you understand what I mean? Like it's like.
But he likes supporting the creators of things that he likes.
All right, I get it.
Think of it like a comedy podcast Patreon, you know,
Okay, I see.
where it's like, yeah, you can get it all over for free,
Yes.
but it's like, do you want to support the ones that you really like?
Okay, I
Support
guess
the
I get
people
it.
that
I always
entertain
just am afraid if I stick my credit card into any of these things,
I hear you.
it's going to steal something.
It's going to tell your dad.
Yeah.
Well, if your dad's alive.
Yeah.
I don't know. The internet probably has a better chance of talking to my dad than I ever do.
Your AI dad
Yeah.
recreation is going to be pissed about your spending
Can't
habits.
wait for that to happen.
This is so irresponsible. Porn is free. I remember I bought the box set of Scarface when it came out, and he was
Whoa.
like, "That movie's on TV all the fucking time. What's wrong with you?"
You still have it?
The box set of Scarface? No.
But you have a Scarface jacket, though. which
Yeah. I still have the leather jacket that I bought from a Mexican guy in front
I
of a
have
dollar
one too. It's
store.
okay.
Yeah.
Boys, what do you want to promote before we go to Patreon?
Chris.
High Society Radio. Go get that wherever you go. It's on Gas Digital. Comes out every Monday on YouTube and wherever you get podcasts. And I just put out a half hour of comedy on the same channel. So check that out. It's called Burn After Saying.
High Society Radio, of course, on Gash Digital, YouTube, and the Bennington Show on Sirius XM, Monday through Friday, starting at noon. And a lot of people think I'm Stanman42069 on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, because it's your Instagram and Twitter.
But I don't know.
Just
Just
pretend you don't
a
have it.
lot of people think it's just a
What's
burn.
what's your Red Note account?
Oh, Mr. Beast 2, if you want to follow me on Reddit. So I've been telling the Chinese that I'm Mr. Beast. I don't think they know yet that I'm not.
They can't tell the difference.
I'm telling them that I'm going to
We all look alike to them.
I'm going to tell. I've been telling them in my post that I'm going to make a lot of money and I'm going to give it all out, and that that's why they have to follow me, Mr. Beast 2 on Red Note. A lot of money everyone's going to fucking make money.
God damn.
I love it. Timbo, what about you, bro?
March 7th and 8th, come see me at Wise Guys in Las Vegas. I know I've been saying more dates coming, but it's like, these places are fucking dragging their feet on confirming a nobody like me. But there are plenty of dates coming down the pike, including, I think, a couple of different places in Canada.
Whoa.
Follow me on social media at Tim Butterly to find out when those are going to be.
Doing the Wise Guys in the
available.
Arts District?
Yes, I am.
You ever do that before?
No, I haven't.
It's fucking great.
Oh, that's
It's a
what I
really
wanted to
fun
hear.
ride. Yeah.
Perfect. I can't wait. I hope there's a ton of people there so I can make fun of everybody. It's
And the
gonna be
bars in the Arts District are more fun than like all the stuff on the Strip. Too.
Any arcades or anything like that? I'm not really like a bars guy. You know what I mean?
There's a bar called Rebar that has a bunch of antique arcade machines.
Oh,
and it's an antique store and a
fuck.
bar at the same time.
Oh my
it's
god,
pretty sweet.
Tim's
I'm
nutting.
gonna cum my sweatshirt. I can't wait. I'm gonna cum my scalp, dude. Stop, man, please.
Arc the nut.
You ever go to that Silver Ball arcade in Asbury Park?
No,
You should check that shit out.
is it all pinball?
No, it's not all. It's like, but it'll be like they made like 3 of these machines ever.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit I'm into.
Yeah.
All right, well then we'll go to if anyone wants to fucking party after Wise Guys, we'll go to the fucking whatever they have there. Rebar. Yeah, we'll go to Rebar after Wise Guys. And also my YouTube channel, just Tim Butterly over there, where you can see Tim Butterly's show, which is, it's a weekly hangout in the Hentai Hideaway. With guests and videos, and Metal Gear Solid, my hit video game YouTube series where I'm forcing my wife to play through Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation 1, and it's
Oh, that sounds awesome.
it's the only thing I've ever made where if I don't put it up on time, people go, "Hey, where is this?" You know what I mean? So
That's good. That's a hit on your hands.
That is a certified hood classic. So yeah, please check that out. It's a
I hope
really
you
good
get to
time.
Poison Snake. That's the best one.
I'm gonna drag her through the entire series. We're almost at the end of the first one.
Skip 2 though. I mean, that one really was.
I like 2.
Really?
Well, here's the thing: she has to process the disappointment of 2, and
that's
then
good.
understand why it's actually great.
Gotcha.
As part of the process before we get to Snake Eater. So
Smart.
yeah, join us, and we'll be streaming new episodes of it before they hit YouTube as well over on Twitch.tv/Tim Butterly.
Oh, and Harrington, when are all those Armored Combat dates?
The big one, this Friday. This comes out Tuesday.
Yes.
So if you're listening to this Friday night, Friday afternoon, New Rome City, the Armored League is taking over Ideal Glass Studio in the West Village. Come through. It's going to have, I think, 4 of like the top 5 guys in the world pro fights in Armored Combat, all in a 1v1 tournament. Winner gets 2 million Satoshis.
2 million of something? Well, let me see what that's worth.
Turns out they got the top 4 guys because they have to carpool together.
Come on, man. That armor takes up a lot of gas, dude.
Sure. Oh yeah, that's a very good point.
Hell yeah.
Before we go, I just want to say, come check me out at Lincoln Lot, Chicago. I'm going to be headlining on May 4th. Please come out. I love Chicago. It's one of my favorite cities. I'm going to eat like a fucking pig. I'm going to bring my pig wife, too. And, yeah, we're going to have fun. There's a nice hot dog place right around the corner. As soon as the show's over, we're going to go get some hot dogs together. May 16th, I'll be with the Stinker guys at the Independent in Detroit, Michigan. I can't wait to go back there. On top of that, too, Tim and I are doing custom dad meat episodes. Whatever you want us to talk about, we'll talk about. Tim and I went through a bit of an emotional roller coaster the other day. We recorded one for a gentleman whose drunk friend let his dog out. And the dog was lost forever.
No.
But moments before Tim and I recorded, we got an email saying that the man found his dog.
Oh,
That's great.
Christ.
Truly one of the most intense emotional roller coasters I've ever been on.
Yeah.
And Tim and I got to talk about it. Literally whatever you want to do. It's mostly retarded guys getting it for their very sweet wives or very sweet wives getting it for their retarded husbands.
I love this bespoke podcast episode.
Oh, dude, it's the fucking best. And you can get that at my website, onperks.com, along with my books, Delco Dirtball and On Perks, available at onperks.com. And aside from that, just want to give everybody a heads up. Tim and I are going to be putting out a book, a Dad Meat themed book, sometime in March. Nice. So look out for that. And yeah, I'm having a ton of fun doing all this shit. And guys, I can't thank you enough. You guys are so fucking funny and so fucking fun to have.
Yeah, thanks for making the drive down.
Yeah, it's just really fucking.
I was looking forward to
that.
This
Was
for
all
weeks.
Spike Harrington.
Yeah,
he drove our asses down here.
We should
And
get you guys to come into
having
fucking Gas together if you guys ever in city on a Thursday.
I would love
We'll
to.
come
man.
up for anything. Yeah,
dude,
duh.
it's like,
Set it up.
yeah, I cannot wait to get out of the fucking house.
We'll watch porn. We'll fucking do blow, and we'll even record a podcast.
Well, he's sober now. We can't do any.
You'll watch us do blow.
Yeah.
Jack off watching
You jack off? Yeah. We'll jack off.
No, we got Mike to do mushrooms for Notes of a Goon. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's fun. Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, I have fun with that.
A+.
I feel like I said somebody to find you something that maybe like Whippets or something. Did I?
Oh no,
Or maybe maybe a sugar-free Red Bull.
yeah, that was it.
one or the other.
Yeah.
One of those two things. They both give you Whippets.
Yeah, I'm not a whippet guy. I tried it once. It wasn't for me, but
Then what am I gonna do with all those Galaxy glasses?
I think I might have overdosed on it. But yeah, well, come on. I'd love to do that shit.
hell yeah, boys. But yeah, we're about to head over to Patreon. If you're not a patron yet, join us at patreon.com/dadmeatpodcast. You can pay whatever the fuck you want. Just come join us there. We got new ad-free episodes every week, and we're going to be back with more Chris Faga and Chris Stanley. Thank you,
Bang
boys.
bang.